Hi, in this video we're going to go over how to find vital record information in the state of Kentucky. To get started, visit KentuckyPublicRecords.com. I will have a link in the description you can click on, or you can just type this into your browser. What you'll notice on the home page here is you'll have an alphabetized list of public record databases available in the state of Kentucky. And depending on what you're doing, your vital record search, you could find certain things here that you could use. For example, if you're looking for vital records to do genealogy research, you have a link here for the Kentucky Historical Society. Maybe if you're looking for death records, you have records prior to 1911, also for genealogy. So there's quite a few things you could use. But we are going to focus specifically on vital records for today. And so if you click on other records here, you have special pages here. These would be the most sought after records, anything from background checks to property records to court records. I'm going to go ahead and click on vital records here. And what you'll notice is you have your state resource and then your county resources. So one thing to consider is if you are trying to if you're trying to get an actual certificate, an actual document, those are for just the individual. Let's say it's a birth certificate, just the individual it belongs to, maybe the parents, guardians, legal representatives. So it's not made for public. Now it doesn't mean, and if you are looking for a certificate, these are the tools you could use. Well, these are government agencies here that you can use at the state level or the county level to request this information. Now for everybody else that's just trying to look up vital information, and these would just be life occasions and important life occasions, things like birth, death, marriage, divorce, things like that. So why someone might want to know this information. Let's say maybe you're dating somebody and you want to know, have they ever been divorced? And you could locate this information by, you don't necessarily need a certificate. You could use other public databases to discover this information. For example, anytime somebody gets a divorce, they have to go see a judge. And anytime you see a judge, a court document is created. And in most cases, court documents are considered public information. So you're able to use a court research portal in the state of Kentucky to look this information up. And I'll show you, like if you hover over other records, there's an option here for court records. And as you can see, you have multiple courts, anything from the Supreme Court to district court. And each of these will do a specific job, or they work with specific cases. And so anything from, typically you're going to be working with circuit court and district court. And like as an example, like probate, that only happens after somebody dies. And then you have your family. That would be things that are family related. So you're able to research a lot of this information just typically using just court records even. So, and there's quite a few things that you can do with the public, even like the public databases on the home page to discover a lot of this information. So another thing to consider is if you just one second here. Another thing to consider is the name search box on top here. And what this does is it doesn't just look at records in the state of Kentucky. It looks at records outside the state. So it pulls records from multiple states. It gives you kind of like a nationwide type of view, multiple databases, multiple states. It's a single search system. So it's practically instantaneous. And in the example of trying to figure out if somebody had a divorce, let's say maybe they had a divorce in Texas and now they're living in Kentucky. If you're just looking up Kentucky records, you're not necessarily going to see that something that there was a divorce in Texas. So it's a great tool in addition to all the great local tools you have available to you in the state of Kentucky. So with that said, come on down to KentuckyPublicRecords.com and get started on your Kentucky Vital Record information check. Thank you.